Walker, would you sell your feet pics?
Absolutely.
How much would you charge per toe?
Welcome back to the Always Laugh podcast. This is your host, Walker Smith. I've got my two guests today. Introduce yourself, fellas.
Welcome back to the Always Laugh podcast. My name's Austin Lane.
My name's AJ.
I am Walker, the pseudo-intellectual Smith.
What does that even mean?
Pseudo-intellectual? It means like you're like fake smart.
Oh, you said pseudo.
Yeah, you like pontificate like you're smart, but you're not actually smart.
So, like me.
And this is the number one podcast you've never heard of before.
Number one
AJ is
podcast
now-
you've never heard of. I am 2 for 6.
2 for 6. Love
Two
it.
for 6. Not bad, not bad.
How's everyone?
Fucking great, dude. I'm having a lovely day. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
That's good.
Just got a promotion at work, kind of.
Hell yeah.
And that basically means I have more work and more responsibilities.
Was the pay raise good?
No. There's no pay raise. Wasn't an official promotion.
Oh.
I just pretty much have more work now.
Sounds like a really great promotion, Walker. I'm being rude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hey, cheers to that, fellas.
Congrats.
Cheers to Walker's promotion.
Woo.
Congrats, Walk. Cheers.
Ghost
Yep.
cheer, AJ.
No. Touch that motherfucker.
All right, yeah. Good shit, guys. Oh, fuck. Walker, this is usually the part where you start the conversation because I don't know what to talk about, so
Okay.
don't let me down.
All right. AJ, do you have any notes?
No, I don't have any notes this time. I am very unprepared. It's like the whole thing where it's like failure to prepare is preparing to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you were failing this week?
This week went by really fast, dude.
AJ got his phone taken away this week. He's in timeout because of his actions on the last podcast. AJ, what are your rules that you're supposed to abide by this week? I heard you had some rules coming into this podcast given by your wife. Fiance, my bad.
We
She
had to
lay the
talk
law
ab-
down a little bit, bud?
Yeah, we had to talk about him in
Good
the
shit,
car.
Kenzie.
Have a group discussion on that.
Group of two discussion.
I gotta refrain from saying anything controversial.
That's good. You need at least a week off after last
Yeah.
week.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, after that nurse-hating tirade you went on last week.
It was
Nurse
honest-
hating exam.
What?
You
I heard all nurses should be wiped out and you hate them, specifically because they're women.
AJ, you're already failing rule number 1.
Completely
You're in the
wrong.
middle of a controversial conversation.
I can't speak on this. Talk to my lawyer. But anyway,
talk
Plead the fifth.
to my publicist.
my media team has trained me not to talk about this.
You have a whole
anymore.
ass publicist now. Kenzie is literally your publicist.
Yeah. No controversial stuff. I can't talk about what were the other things? I already forgot.
No interrupting.
Oh yeah, no interrupting. As you can see, I ain't said a damn thing. And like, I'll listen to Walker's whole speech over there. Everything. Congrats on getting promoted, by the way.
Well, thanks, dude.
If I had a dollar,
Thanks for not
I'd give it
interrupting,
to
too,
you.
while I interrupt you.
So you ain't getting no.
there was
damn
another
raise?
thing.
Don't
There was something
interrupt
that was my bad, dog.
me. Fuck. What was the other thing?
Might have been less F words.
No,
No,
I think that
fuck
was
that.
Well, that's a general. So I want to talk about this for a second.
okay.
I live in relative bliss from the reality of putting content out on social media, which is that, people are going to say mean things to you.
Yeah.
And AJ decided to take away my innocence a little bit today. And he showed me a Facebook comment. And it said something along the lines of, I don't even remember the first part. AJ, do you mind saying it for me?
Yeah, it was. Can I read it? Can I just read it? Pull it up real quick. It was. I don't want to misquote this great person who said.
The story's going really bad so far.
Hold on.
Bad story. Bad story.
Hold on. It's
We'll cut this.
It's worth the wait.
We're not cutting shit.
This all getting cut.
We need everybody to see.
Facebook.
We need everybody to know the truth.
Basically, they said, how
This-
about next time don't break your window out, you moron?
No. Babe, can I just see my
Wasn't that.
phone? I'm getting mad. Thank you.
AJ, don't get mad.
Get
glad.
glad. With Gladware.
Oh, fuck.
I beat Walker to his own joke. I'm gonna read it off.
We're cutting.
Okay.
I just want to see how long we can be silent on the podcast today.
Okay, right here. All right, you ready? So this person on Facebook said to Walker, because Walker, what were you saying, Walker? You don't have a social media presence, and you.
Yeah, so I'm really insulated from all the negativity out there.
Okay, and this person wanted to show their ass,
Can we restart?
and
Yeah, let's restart. We're cutting all that.
Can we restart from the very beginning?
yep,
Of the podcast?
yeah.
I'm just kidding. We don't have to do that. But this shit is bored. Like, I'm on the podcast and I'm bored out of my fucking mind right now.
I like that.
I think I'm like. Oh, we got it. We're trying to be. Yeah, our publicist gave us way too many rules this week. We can't.
Right,
we're walking on eggshells over here.
Shit. Nope.
Fuck it.
Ain't even that.
Come
deep.
on, say something controversial, AJ. we need it. It's the only way we.
This person said, "You don't know what to do. Try not saying fuck so often." Period. Moron. Period. So Walker's just a big ass moron.
AJ
You
stripped
should
away
stop
my innocence.
And Walker also got another.
Name that person.
interesting-
Who was it?
Yeah, call him out.
Yeah. Huh.
I got
Who
some
is
shit
it?
to say.
Okay. This is how I know it's like a fake account. It's Hosocat. Hosocat is the name.
Hosocat, I got a message for you. I hope everything in your life improves to where you're not making hateful comments on the internet anymore.
Wow, that was a very nice way of putting that.
I do want to address the person who did ask Walker for unsolicited feet pics. We do not approve of that.
I don't know if we can make some extra bread off of it. I think we should.
They were
sell 'em.
unsolicited, fam.
What?
Cover them daddies up.
Not giving the people.
Cover them dogs up.
Yeah,
Dude,
we can. We don't give those out for free.
We're not gonna get no views.
I'm on my FDR shit. This
Walker,
week.
would you sell your feet pics?
Absolutely.
How much would you charge per toe?
How much do I pay? Or
No, how much would you?
I'd pay like $10.
You would pay $10 for people to look at your toes?
Yeah.
Oh,
How much is the
so
pinky
you just
toe
want people to
worth?
look at your fucking
I've
toes?
I heard about this one guy, and he would get a pedicure every month and shave his toes and everything and make him look real nice, paint him up and everything. And then he would pretend that they were women's feet and sell his feet pics. And he would just re-up all the pictures once a month, and he would do some wild shit, wrapping his toes around different stuff and
Like
AJ.
what? Like wrapping his toes around
if the blue collar
What?
stuff ever doesn't pan out,
Yeah.
dude, you got
I'm
some,
wrapping my toes
you got
around
some
a
nice
twisted tea
dogs.
can.
Yeah, baby, that is foul as
I'm gonna,
fuck.
I'm gonna,
I've had a nightmare very similar to that actually.
I'm gonna open a twisted tea can with my foot.
I've been having a lot of nightmares lately. I've died in almost every dream I've had this week.
It just got real ratchet in here. I think I just seen a fly.
What?
Something just came buzzing by my shit.
You smell funny, probably.
Check the camera.
It's like those cartoons.
Check your upper lip, AJ. I wanted before we started recording the pod tonight, we were sitting on the front porch and AJ's over there. For the listeners aren't going to get this, but he's over there scrunching up his face like this. We're like, "What the hell are you doing, buddy?" He's like, I'm smelling my own face because sometimes when I eat certain food, it gets really weird smelling.
Yeah, dude. I know I'm not the only bearded man out here that when you eat a certain food, I haven't narrowed it down yet if it's like cheese, dairy, I don't know what it is, but you got to go wash your face, man. Like, you got to make sure your face don't stink, number one. Number two, you might have to go scrub.
Scrub a dub.
And even then, sometimes it don't work. You might have to take a shower. The shower usually will clear it up for you.
So, but AJ, the thing you said to me that really just blew me away.
I know it does not make sense. I know it don't make
You'll
sense.
wash your face and
it
actually
still will be
wash
there.
your beard, but if you just
Over
get in
the
the shower and let water run over you, you're good.
You're good. You're good. I don't know if the steam
It's in your
helps or-
mind, man.
No, bro.
It's in your mind.
No. it doesn't work when you're just doing a little bird bath over the sink. You got to get fully showered, bro.
Hey, ping pong Paul, boy.
Ping pong, Paul, ping pong. Me?
Yeah. Pick a side.
I like listening to both of you guys.
What you know about taking bird baths? We've all been down bad before.
Like with a hose?
Walker ain't never been.
Are you guys talking about a hoe bath?
No, a bird bath, man.
Hoe bath?
Just like a
Like
bird
a-
bath. Like go fucking.
You go in the
a
bathroom and you
gas room,
grab some
gas
paper
station.
towels.
Oh, that's a hoe
and-
bath?
Yeah, a hoe bath. I was
Oh,
all
my
right.
fault.
I was.
That's
I was in.
controversy, bro, or
I was
whatever.
In, I was in. No, the only reason I call it that is because I was in Florida once.
I
was
support sex workers. You're a fucking asshole, bro.
in, what? It has nothing to do with sex workers.
AJ's really eager to get the controversy
Yeah.
shifted off of him.
Well, like this
He'll
has
jump
nothing
on
to do with
anything
sex
this
workers.
podcast.
I was in Miami with some friends, and I was waiting for so damn long to use this bathroom in this hotel lobby. And I knock on the door, and I can hear like a bunch of girls in there, and it was like a single room bathroom, whatever. And I like knock on the door. I'm like, I gotta pee bad, and they're like, we're so sorry, like we're in here taking hoe baths. And I was like, I didn't know what to say. I just froze, and then they were like, we'll be out soon. I'm assuming a hoe bath is just like cleaning yourself up in the
Yeah,
the sink.
scrubbing the pits down, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Scrubbing the important areas.
among other things, probably.
I used to work in a restaurant. One of the most interesting things I saw as a busboy was we had to clean the bathrooms at the end of our shift. And I knocked on the ladies' bathroom, didn't hear anything, so I walked in. It was like a single-user bathroom. There was a woman completely naked except for like 4-inch tall high heels on the toilet.
Wait, you walked in when she was in there naked?
Well, she was on the toilet, but because like I guess she was wearing like a dress that you had to take off to So she was completely naked on the toilet except for her high heels, and I just like looked at her and I looked away and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry!" And I just like ran out and shut the door. Is that a hoe bath?
I think that was just a hoe taking a shit.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
That's different then. That's different then.
That was different.
Walker, that might have been a homeless person on drugs.
I don't think
he was
homeless.
serving
It was
her.
I mean, the dress that was on the thing was very nice.
Oh, fuck.
She had Versace on.
She
the
might have
floor.
had a shit, dog.
Oh my! I can just imagine being in her shoes. You're at a Cajun restaurant. It's bad enough you take the dress off and you're
Butt
hunkered
naked.
down, and somehow you forget to lock the door, and some random busboy walks in. That's literally the stuff of nightmares.
You're just in your high heels taking a dookie. Walker walks in. That
We're
sounds
11 years
God.
old.
terrifying.
11 years.
Taking a shit with high heels on, I'm sure is similar to using a squatty potty.
I was literally
That's-
picturing that the
that's
entire
facts.
time you were talking.
Dude, fuck like pushing the trash can underneath me. I'm just gonna pull in a pair of high heels.
Do you push the trash can underneath you? Like,
Yeah.
Like when you're down bad.
When I'm down
Jesus.
bad, sometimes you gotta like hike the legs up. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
God.
You can like, what if you got them all the way up on the toilet seat? Like, if you were like really down bad, like get them up here like this.
Oh hell.
I don't think my body works like that. AJ's got the ACL. His knee don't bend.
Doesn't
like
bend that
I
way.
need my knee brace.
I don't think Kenzie's enjoying our content this week. She's just been mean mugging the shit out of us.
Look, we just actually got rid of our squatty potty because that thing's a scam. It doesn't work.
It 100% works.
No, it don't. My big ass. Imagine my big ass in here with fucking knees to chest, just fucking taking a shit. It don't work.
Well, I
bro.
mean, I can't cite any evidence, but anecdotally, 100%.
I had a friend tell me once, if you're struggling to get your poop out, you just like wrap your arm around like your opposite leg like this and like bend over, and just like, he calls it the arm bar. So like if you ever are really struggling, and if you're like really really struggling, you hit the double arm bar like this.
Shut up.
I swear, he said it works for him every single time. I've tried it. It didn't really work for me, but I could see it working.
If I
AJ.
ever walked in, you were double arm barred up on a thing.
AJ,
My buddy's in there sucking himself off. Or
All
some shit.
right, damn it.
AJ, when I said your name, I was trying to push the eject button on that conversation, and you made it so much worse. So much worse. All right, AJ.
I'm walking on eggshells over here. What?
What's
Nah,
a
it's
pet
fine.
peeve that you experienced today?
Today?
Like, what's one of your like?
Shit. Oh shit.
Jesus,
My
bud.
bad.
What's
Hold
one of
on.
like your like pet? All right, pause.
All right, go ahead.
You
My
good?
bad. My fault.
All
Yeah.
right.
A pet peeve? I'm panicking.
Yeah, what's like a pet peeve of yours that you experienced today? I can
Ne-
give you an example.
Yeah, sure.
I hate when people drive in the left lane when they have an exit coming up just to get to the front of the line, and then they cut in the right lane and then cut in the exit. If you've ever driven on Wade Avenue, you know exactly what I'm talking about. AJ, what's yours?
My biggest pet peeve today would be negativity, I think, dude.
Some negative. You experienced some negativity
Yeah,
today.
man. It's a nice day out. Let's all be positive. Let's be
I
nice.
respect that. Yeah.
ELE, everyone love everyone, and that gets me into something else. No, I'm just playing. We don't gotta talk about everyone love everyone.
Why?
I don't know. Do you know what that is?
Everyone love everyone.
Yeah, where that came from?
I know everyone hates Chris.
Oh my god. Do you remember? Do I want to talk about this right now? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Do you remember? My publicist says I can tell it. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? All right, that's a bet. I'm not gonna get canceled. All right, cool.
Kenzie, don't forget to use your mic.
It's a funny story if he tells it with his whole heart.
All right,
Tell
cool.
it with your whole heart.
Do you guys remember was it on MTV? There was a show on MTV probably about 2010, 9?
AJ's years are very off. I would
Yeah,
say 2006.
No, we did that shit in high school.
It doesn't matter when
Okay,
it was.
9.
Just tell the story.
Let's just say anywhere between 2009 and 2012.
All right.
There was a show on MTV called Challenge Day. Do y'all don't know anything
I
about
can't
this?
remember.
It was where like this group
I'm from the age group where MTV was just music.
just robbed your neck
Or no, not just music, just shows. Yeah, just ridiculousness.
Just ridiculous.
But listen, there was a show called Challenge Day, and there was this group of people that would come to these schools and hold like these therapy sessions essentially, and like it was like the step forward if you grew up in a single parent household, take another step if you
I know what you're talking about.
had a parent doing drugs, like whatever it is. You've seen that before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
How you feel about that? Interesting.
Yeah. But
It makes you more aware of your surrounding on who's dealing with the same shit as you, right?
right. Yeah.
Right.
It's supposed to like bring you together with your classmates.
Like it makes
who
you like
don't
feel like you're
know.
not
Yeah,
the
it's
only
like
one.
an anti-bullying like challenge day. Like, okay,
Right.
so like they came to our school, bro. They came to our school, and their whole thing was like everyone love everyone. They just make you do like this. Everyone love everyone. And they
So
give,
that-
like hugs and shit.
That obviously went terrible, right?
Oh, it went terrible for me because I got a funny story behind it.
Tell the story.
So,
Damn.
So that they put us into these.
I want to hear this shit.
So for
Come on.
when Challenge Day came to my school, they put us in these peer groups, right? Like a group of like 6 people, and everyone had to go around the circle and share like a trauma story or something that really affected them in their life growing up. And I was the fucking last one in the group to say something, right? 5 people then went, and every single one of them then started crying, everything about these stories, bro. And in my head, I'm like, I'm a single child, single parent household, just poor out in the country, like lived a normal life, a boring life. And I couldn't think of nothing. Like, it sounds fucked up, but like I couldn't think of shit that would make me cry right here and right then and there in front of these people that was like so traumatic that it would make me cry. So I made up something and fake cried. Yeah. I said,
What was your story? What did you say?
oh, it was bad. I said my neighbor, like my neighbor in the country was like a mile down the road that he got hit by a car. It's fucked up. He's straight to this day. Shout out Shane, bro. He's good. Yeah, I said he got hit by a car and started crying. I'm damn about to cry now.
Yeah, I can literally say, why are you crying?
I don't know, because I was lying at the time, but it's fucked up. You shouldn't wish death on nobody. But I had to come up with a story, bro. To
You didn't want to tell him. Yeah, the worst thing that ever happened to me was I threw the tuna fish sandwich at the wall.
Yeah, like
like they're all crying. You're like,
no,
I had to make
bro.
some shit up.
But look, I had to make some shit up and fake cry, and then I'm getting all these hugs from girls and this and that. I'm like, I'm going crazy.
Like I gotta lie more often.
Oh.
It's really
You are-
working out for me.
I'm going to show you the episode of Community. You are literally Donald Glover on Community.
And then
right
look,
now.
and then after that, this was in the Facebook era where Facebook was still like new. Everyone's writing on my wall, I love you. Like everyone said I love you to each other. Like that was a new normal. Like everyone said I love you so
ELE.
much. ELE, like that was a fucking thing. Everyone was saying they love you, this and that. Give me like you were supposed to get 12 hugs a day.
What was it this?
Jesus.
They're like this. They said 12 hugs a day, dude. 12 hugs a day.
That's a lot of hugs. I feel like you got to get like consent. We just had a little hug session.
Hell
for
yeah.
those of you guys that couldn't see that.
But long
That
story
air
short,
hug was boss.
I lied at challenge day. My bad, guys. If you are in my circle, my fault.
Do you think you've become less of a shitty person since then?
I wasn't
Definitely
being a
not
shitty
loaded.
person, dude. I just didn't want to seem like the privileged fucking kid who ain't had nothing hard in his life.
You should have just been like,
I
nah,
think-
my life's straight.
I think you could have came up with some fucked up shit though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Like,
know
was your
about
dad
your
not
life.
in
AJ, I've
prison
had
at the
a lot of
That's
experience.
shit.
It's just like, yeah, I have fucked up shit happen. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
He's
saying
like-
yeah, my daddy's smoke crack, don't you?
He'd just
he's-
rather keep it a secret.
Yeah, he didn't want anybody to know
What?
about the real
Okay,
shit.
My dad going
AJ
to
doesn't want
prison,
people to know
smoking
about
crack,
the real him.
gambling addiction, fucking drug user. That ain't shit. I actually thrive in that environment.
He's like, all the bad shit was good shit.
Fucking, you guys can't handle a little divorce. You guys are pussies.
I feel that.
They're all like, my mom and dad got divorced.
Like people are like,
I
are
have
your
to go
parents
to
are your
see
parents
him on
still
the
together? I'm
weekend.
like, no, they divorced when I was like, or they split up when I was like 7. They're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what? Motherfucker, I got 2 Christmases. Like, why are you sorry? Like, I'm sorry.
Like, bro, divorce was lit.
Shit was a
Different
good ass
parents,
time.
different rules, more Christmases,
Exactly.
more birthdays.
It's like having a sleepover every night because you're at a new place all the time.
That's interesting. I've never heard of like, I mean, you know, maybe I was just capping for the podcast, but like, do you like actually,
no cap.
you like take a lot of positives from like having both situations, or like,
Yeah.
I only had one.
I mean, like,
situation.
yeah.
I enjoyed it personally because like I would get super fucking pissed off at my dad, and then the next day I'm going to my mom's, and then vice versa. So it's like if I were really pissed off, all I had to do was like hunker down for a day, and then I'm straight.
Just tighten
Also,
up.
Walker probably doesn't realize when your parents are divorced, it's because they don't get along. So you
Oh,
don't
it was
want to
hell!
be
It was
around
hell
the
when
two
they
of
were
them
together. Yeah.
I just always.
But,
rocked
But like
out
more
with my
importantly,
mom, dude.
2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, like presents out the ass.
So
Good
you
times.
got blessed. My dad used to just come around on like if an event was happening, like it's my birthday, he'd come around 3 weeks late talking about, I got you something, son. If you don't shut your late ass up, want to come around and shit. He got me this weak ass skateboard. You know, this ain't the right one.
This is fucking Walmart.
Fucking Walmart trying to be
You got
present.
the
and
stiff
shit.
trucks. You fucked me over, bro.
The
Wheels
slow ass bearings.
Fucking wheels barely spin.
The reason I say skateboard because I was nice. I'm not even gonna brag. I was sponsored in skateboarding as a kid. And he
You
gonna
mean
get
you
me-
were gonna? You mean you are gonna brag?
No, I'm all right. I'm saying like I'm not being ungrateful. I'm being for real. He knew I was fucking good at skateboarding, and he knew he was buying me the fucking wrong.
You were
one.
sponsored. Did you say you were sponsored?
Yeah, bro. My local skate shop in Jackson, bro.
They like give you shit.
X Riders. Yeah, I had. Yeah, I got one free board and a couple trucks, and they went out of business.
Damn.
And I got a shirt and merch. I got merch.
Why'd they go out of
Still
business?
got it?
Cause skate shops cannot survive, bro. I don't even know the ones I support skateboarding to this day. I wish they would open up more skate parks in more bigger cities everywhere, because it's good for the kids. But if you have a skate shop
Most of the skateboarders I've met mostly just do drugs and drink.
Dude, that's the
I'm
culture.
Just I'm kidding.
That
bro.
is the culture. What it used to be. These new kids are doing it as a sport. But listen, if you have a skate shop in a small town, it's honestly unfortunate because there's not enough business to go around. But somewhere like Raleigh or like out in Apex, booming.
They went out of business sponsoring your ass.
Man, Vertical Urge has been around
wasn't-
Raleigh forever.
Vertical Urge. What's that?
I used to go to that skate shop.
I
That's
know.
why. That's where I
Where-
bought my.
what is that?
That's where I bought my skateboard.
Why have I
Vertical
never
Urge.
heard of that? I've heard
It's
of
off
Endless
of,
Grind. I've heard of.
I think it's closed.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I think it is closed.
It turned into Endless Grind.
What, next to Dollar General? On Six Forks? No, Endless
Oh,
Grind's
Endless Grind's
right,
down the street.
here.
And there's
No.
Apex board shops, and that's really it.
Vertical
for-
Urge is North Raleigh.
I drove past there not too long ago. This doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Bro, I moonlighted as a skateboarder for a solid 2-3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
during elementary school, and I really realized I was destined for the path of the ripstick.
Oh my
And that's a path I
god.
traveled long and hard. I learned a lot of life lessons on the ripstick, you know. You got to move your hips back and forth and back and forth. And that's one of the things I attribute to my insane hip fluidity. I want to put this out there now. I've added an eighth item to the 2023
Damn.
resolution list.
Did I miss the other 2 editions or 3 editions?
Did I only have 5?
I think.
Your elbow creases, gain 40, lose 40, get fired. What else?
Yeah, all those.
What else?
I want to be in a Megan Thee Stallion video.
I could see it.
Are your knees ready?
My knees
Walker,
are ready.
I've been saying this for months. You are a black girl at heart. And I mean that with the utmost respect and positivity. He is.
So
I
what
mean-
does that mean?
Meg, if you're listening,
It means he can shake his damn ass.
listen, I'm like
Was that insensitive?
Can we answer
his
the
hips are
question?
like Keisha.
Was that bad? Because there's a specific
Kesha.
reason
His
that I'm
hips are like
saying
Kesha.
that. We'll insert
white
the video.
white people as a whole culturally have no rhythm.
Right, and
That is
Walker
a
does.
thing.
Walker can shake his ass.
White people as a whole have no culture too.
Yes, they've unfortunately taken they've tried to take over. Okay, I'm done.
No, they have.
Good job,
100%.
AJ.
Let's get in the weeds.
God damn.
Day
expose
day
a
number
little white guilt
400
on this bad
day
boy,
day number
AJ.
day number 937 still can't smoke weed legally in North Carolina. But I can buy
Seven
Twisted
twisted teas and a pack of Newports. Damn right.
Damn right. In one gas station.
I want a
sure.
pack of Newports.
Austin's phone in my
Did
fiance's
Newports used to have like a little menthol ball
Oh
in there?
shit.
No,
That's
that's a
Camel
Camel
Crush.
Crush, buddy.
It's the Camel Crush. I
We
feel like
we
there
know
was-
too well.
Damn it.
Kenzie,
We just outed ourselves.
If you look up Newport menthols, I think there was also a Newport version that you could.
Hey,
squeeze
if
the
you,
ball.
I'm gonna put this out there. If any cigarette smokers are listening, if you smoke any cigarette in a soft pack, you are a criminal and deserve to be in jail. Soft pack cigarettes should not exist.
What are soft pack cigarettes?
They come in a fucking
pack is
soft
like
pack. It's like
pack
a
is
paper
soft.
pack. It ain't hard.
I think they're cheaper.
There's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
that?
get it. I don't know.
Just imagine your cigarettes being rolled up.
I didn't
in
know
a piece of
Nike. I didn't
paper.
know Nike sponsored Newport. That's lit.
What?
Look at that.
It's the
Flip that
upside
pack.
down
Flip that
Nike.
pack upside down. That's a Nike swoosh.
Facts.
That is 100% a Nike.
That's
swoosh.
wild. We're gonna pull that
Wait,
up on
wait,
the
Kenzie,
screen.
Kenzie. Press curl alt up arrow.
Huh?
Control alt.
Curl?
On the
Thought you was talking about your mama.
Control alt up.
what the hell is this gonna do? Fall paper.
wallpaper.
Fall wallpaper. Walker, what the hell do you have her on right now?
I was trying to get her to flip the screen upside down.
Oh, you were
It's
trying to do
like
some fancy shit. All
it's
right,
like a
fuck
little
this.
Cut all this shit.
This is some bullshit. We can't just cut everything.
$10.
We can't cut everything, Walker.
They're taxing.
This podcast is gonna be 15 minutes long.
This podcast. this is the best pod we've ever recorded.
Hell yeah.
It is.
We're straight.
I'm
Why are
having
you
a
holding your
great
mic
time.
like that?
I fucking told my
Why are
challenge
you
day.
touching your mic like that?
I told my challenge day story. I've been holding on to that fucker for years.
For years.
Yeah.
For years?
I couldn't out myself in high school.
No,
Fuck, they'd all look at me
so-
like I'm a
Everybody's
bitch.
gonna be like, all your 3 high school friends that follow you right now.
I have
they're-
0 high school friends. Fuck all you bitch ass motherfuckers. But besides Dom, Darren, and that's it.
Can I bring something up?
Okay.
And that's on everything.
I want to put a new
Huh?
rule in place for AJ on the podcast.
What?
You can't mention anyone you've met
I said first names.
before the age of 17.
Okay.
Wait, no. 15.
No, bro.
Because when did you meet Kenzie?
Fuck, I met Kenzie fucking sophomore year.
So
Of high school?
15? You were 15 roundabouts?
I was getting active. What?
I was a senior.
Jesus. Huh?
Cradle robber?
You are not no damn senior for wait.
Robbing the cradle.
I'm
the
only
sophomore
No,
cradle?
I'm only I'm 1 year older than her. Relax.
Whoa.
I think he means sophomore in college.
You were a soft.
He was a freshman in college, but he got kicked out, so technically.
All right.
Walker, can you like chug your tweet or something? I need some action. I'm getting bored over here again. Get activated, please.
I had such high hopes for myself this podcast, and I
What?
really just feel like I've just taken a deuce on it.
What? Why?
Cheers.
Pins up. Hose down. If the bitch can't swim, she's
Swimming
just gonna
and
drown.
savor.
You guys can talk about
Oh,
your
This is where our
family's
podcast
meeting.
has resorted
Shit.
to.
So this past weekend was Super Bowl Sunday, and we hosted a little Super Bowl party at our house. Isn't that right, Walker? We did that, didn't we?
Yes.
I live
Thank
here
you.
too.
You don't fucking live here.
Shut your
Shut fucking potato head looking ass up.
Boy, if you don't shut your Matthew McConaughey wannabe
I'll take
weird
that.
ass
You
boy.
mean one of the most attractive men in Hollywood?
Wannabe. I
Damn
said.
right.
I said wannabe.
Pump the brakes, pal.
So yeah, we had a little
50-year-old
super.
man is not
we
the
had a
most
little.
attractive in Hollywood.
I said
Exactly.
one of. Come on.
Everyone
Anyway, we
knows
had a
it's
little Super Bowl party
Justin
at our
Bieber.
house this weekend. His family was here. My family was here, and they met each other.
For the first time.
We're talking like we're like a couple. Like we're a couple
You
in
guys
our families.
are.
In
We're
8 years
not.
of friendship, our family.
Yeah, what the fuck? Hold on. No. I just thought of this. They have been, Austin and Walker have been friends for like literally, what, 10 years?
Let me break it down.
And you mean
Pretty
to tell
close.
me they
Oh, I can
just
break it down,
met
bud.
2 days ago for
I can
a
break it down.
20-minute interaction?
Yeah.
So this really gets into the story, the
Jeez.
inception of me and Austin's friendship.
You guys are like incognito friends?
Well, Austin, and, God bless him for it. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Austin basically forced friendship upon me.
For sure.
And
Same.
it was only in... You didn't give him much choice, bud. It was only
won't
upon
leave me alone.
What? What did you just say?
He won't leave me alone. I'm sorry for
Austin,
interrupting.
don't fucking listen to that jabroni.
I'm about to get disrespectful. Walker, finish your shit.
I'm about to get real disrespectful this month.
I forced my friendship upon Walker.
Oh, yeah. So, Austin would only come to my house for years. He would never invite me to his place, and I would, come and, pick him up and shit like that. Never got the invite in. I remember the first time I walked into his house. It was eye-opening.
Can I say something?
That
real quick?
story was
Lori had grown wings,
No,
and she was
listen.
hanging from the ceiling. She had talons. She reached out and enveloped me.
sounds unrealistic. In high school, Walker did not want to be my friend at all. He really, really refused me. He was like,
Well, it wasn't just you. It was just, my overall disposition.
I was like, dude, can we just go to lunch together? And he's like, nah, I'm not feeling it. And then one day I said, fuck this shit. I'm coming with you. You don't have a choice. I literally followed him to his car, got in his vehicle, and I was like, all right, where are we going? He's like, I was just planning on going home. I'm like, take me. Let's see what home's like. And we went to his home, and we never looked back. We've been hanging out ever since then.
One of the best sober times I've ever had with you. The second half of our senior year, we had a class right after lunch with Miss Dots or whatever.
Yeah.
It was our English class. And one time we went home, and my mom made us both New York strip steaks on the grill because we walked
For
in.
lunch.
She was like, do you want steak? And I was like, yeah. So we sat around.
yeah.
We walk into class halfway through it.
We're
being
like
done.
45 minutes late.
Oh, yeah. We've had a nice steak meal. She made like a nice little potato dish on the side. Unbelievable. And we walk in and sit down, and we're just like in that. Like I felt like I was drunk. Looking back, I'm surprised I wasn't drunk. I just had like that total like douchebag just like laughing at everything.
Oh, yeah. She was like, where have you guys been?
And Austin was like, I think we got a flat tire or something, and we just started cracking up laughing.
She was not having our shit.
I can't believe she didn't throw us out of class.
Yeah,
honestly.
she did not. She was not having our shit that day.
You guys got to leave for lunch?
Yeah, dude.
Well, we had off-campus lunch.
Junior and senior year, you could leave
Jesus.
It was like a
campus.
privilege.
That's not even like a thing where we're from. Like
You can
as
just
like a
go?
whole, look, as a whole city, like not just my school, like as a whole.
No, you can't leave. Nobody can leave.
I mean, maybe
Because you
at
guys
the
were going to go do bad shit.
maybe
facts.
at the city school.
You guys were going to go do drugs.
Probably at the
You guys were
school
gonna.
you were at.
You
too.
guys were gonna get involved with drugs.
No, I'm saying maybe they're allowed to at the city school, like because there's like restaurants like within like a mile.
Yeah, no, I mean we didn't live in bumfuck
Hey,
nowhere.
do I think I know why? Because I was the same way. I would much rather go to.
so aggressive.
Ah, damn!
I
What
would,
the fuck?
I would much rather go to someone else's house than have someone over to my house because it reeked like cigarettes.
Yeah, that was my entire fucking childhood. It was just instilled.
reeked,
It was just
bruh.
instilled in my mind and body to not bring people to my
Yeah,
house.
it's like if your parents smoke squares, then art, you're welcome over. But if you came from one
Yeah.
of them households that was like crystal clean and didn't smelled like fresh candles and like no cigarette smell in the house, and they smoke cigarettes outside, yeah, you can't come over, Bucko, till we're locked in.
Boys,
Till we're
boys.
locked
It's so
in.
wild
Yeah.
looking back on like restaurants used to just entirely be like smoking. Like my parents would only take us to restaurants that had smoking sections, and we would always sit in the smoking section.
They smoke cigarettes?
Oh yeah. Well,
Who?
my dad used to back in the day. My
What
mom's
kind?
Marlboro Reds.
Your mom
dog.
Your mom still smokes. She smokes what? American Spirits now.
I have no idea.
I think they're American Spirits.
Miss Curly smokes cigarettes?
She'll rip a dart.
I want to fucking
She'll
smoke
rip a
one
darty.
there. That's fire.
She'll rip a little dart ski. Where the hell you guys going? Shit, bud. What
So
the
there's
fuck?
been a slight change. Walker's ASMR section will no longer be happening due to a lack of content. It's now been replaced by Walker's book reading time extravaganza. This is from the book Invisible Woman. Evidence-based paternal leave policies won't fix everything, of course, because women's unpaid labor workload doesn't begin and end with newborn babies, and the traditional workplace is tailored to the life of a mythical, unencumbered worker. He, and it is implicitly a he, doesn't need to concern himself with taking care of children or elderly relatives, of cooking, of cleaning.
Thank you,
of
Walker.
doctor's
That was a
appointments.
great segment this week.
Thank you.
That was a great 30-second segment.
That seems
Until
like a
next
good
week.
book, man. I think every male should be tapped in on that for real.
I
Might
think
learn something.
that should be high school required reading.
Yeah.
One of the most interesting things that book does is it presents gender bias as, or it says, let me read the data bias in a world designed for men, and it presents data bias not as like things I would typically think of it, but like the average house. Cabinets are built too tall for like the average height of a female, you know. The average car is built to the the average height of a man, not
That's
of a woman.
fucked.
And it goes on and on and on and on. A quick anecdote from the book is that the British military, women in the British military suffered pelvic injury rates at 3 times the rate of a normal population. It's because the British military just had a flat 30-inch marching step. that was changed after much rigmarole down to 28 inches for women, and the rate of pelvic injuries fell by 90% over 3 years.
I thought you were about to say something way worse than marching. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm glad that didn't get as wild as I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
get.
Where'd you think it was going to go?
I have no idea.
Hey, I've read some pretty good books in my time. Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell, and
One other one.
the
Outliers.
the
One other
autobiography of Gucci Man.
Fire
book.
Come on, man.
You read any other books?
Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell and Talking to Strangers by
I read The
Malcolm Gladwell.
Hatchet once.
I read two Malcolm Gladwell books.
Hatchet.
So
Hatchet.
AJ's on 3 books.
I read The
Austin?
Giver.
I
The
read
Giver.
three during the month of January during the pandemic.
I've probably read like
and that was it.
probably like 6 books in my lifetime. Maybe 7.
7. All right, AJ, how many books in your lifetime?
Fuck. 4. 3 I just read fucking during the pandemic, and then To Kill a Mockingbird fucking bullshitted my way through Boo Radley's bullshit. Fucking
Kenzie?
that book is racist as fuck.
How many books have you read in your lifetime?
I've read a lot, like more than I could count.
Jesus.
I'm a reader.
You guys, Walker, how many books have you read in your lifetime?
A lot.
How many?
I actually...
Would you say in the hundreds?
Jesus
Like
Christ.
200?
1,000.
Damn. 1,000
no fucking
books?
way. You've read 1,000 books.
Maybe.
You're smoking dick.
Probably not. I did. When I was in middle school, we had a competition on the whole district, and it was how many pages you read.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just a little book crack fiend at that point. I read 3 Hardy Boys books every night before I went to bed. So I was just crushing these numbers. Like, I was top in our school. I ended up being one of the top in the district. So I got to go meet the famous coach of Duke basketball, Mike Krzyzewski, at PNC Arena in front of a whole crowd of people, because this was part of this like reading outreach program they had with all these middle schools. So I show up, and one thing about me, I'm a huge, diehard NC State fan. And I'm right in the pocket of life where my fandom has never been larger. So I show up, and they give us shirts to wear, and we wear the shirts. I go up on stage. We can post the picture on the podcast. I have a picture with Mike Krzyzewski and this random capitalist fuckhead who, sponsored the thing.
Pull it up.
After I took the picture with Mike Krzyzewski, I got off the stage, and I went around the stage to go back up in the stands, and I pulled my shirt up, and I had a giant, where I had a just bright red NC State shirt right next to the stage. And I got a couple laughs. My dad tells the story fondly, but it was one of the proudest moments of my
Diehard
life.
fan.
That sounds funny.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hell
Walker.
Yeah.
Tell the story of the one time you won that one thing in that one place real quick. Well, never mind. Don't tell that fucking
Hey,
story.
hold on. I got something to say. They need to incorporate books on tape more often.
For those that can't read.
For me. I would read so many. Well, we used to go to the library in Leslie, and I'd only get the book if it was a book on tape. I did read most of the Harry Potter joints because of the books on tape. I'll throw that bitch in the CD player thing or whatever. And
Down that drink.
Yeah.
Down that drink. Good shit, Walker.
That neck moving, boy.
That neck was moving. You really get that throat moving when you're
Boys,
drinking.
wait till the camera's off.
Throat goat.
We already know he's
They
the throat
call me
goat.
the throat goat for a reason.
What's the
Fuck.
reason?
Meg,
What's the
hit
reason?
me up.
What's the
You
reason?
gotta tag her. Everyone's in the comments. Please spam Meg Thee Stallion in the
Listen.
comments, bro.
I don't know. Fuck. I don't know where it will be posted. I have a twerking video, Meg.
Oh, it's going to be posted on this podcast, actually. We're going to pull it up on this podcast. There's this part where it's going to go in. It'll be
Meg, hit me
there.
up.
It's around 20-something minutes, Meg. You'll see.
It'll be in the.
I know you watch the pod, Meg. Just hit him up.
Yeah, come on, Meg.
Hey, Meg is she just got her degree. You seen that?
In
Megan
what?
Thee Stallion.
I don't know. It don't matter.
I can't say that.
She's educated.
You were probably going to say something very endearing, but
Yeah, I like that.
uncamera worthy.
I was gonna say something endearing. Future baby mama, hopefully, and wife.
Good shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening to motherfucking podcast number 6. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things. Find us on Apple, Spotify, everywhere. We're everywhere. Thanks for listening. My name's Austin Lane.
My name's AJ motherfucking Allen.
My name's Walker, and AJ, I'm breaking my silence to ridicule you. That was fucking stupid.
We out.
I'm glad
Love
I
you
get
guys.